This is Hargeisa. It's a safe and peaceful place, not the Somalia you would expect. But still, many young people are leaving. Around 75% of the population is under 30. They leave not because of war, but hope for a better life. To try and understand why they were abandoning their home country, I met with some young men in downtown Hargeisa. They say they have no interest in going to Europe, but explain to me why so many do.
لكن dad badankooda waxa weyn dad materialistic ah waxaan uga jeedaa dad ay dhaldhalaalka adduunyada waxaan soo jeedinaysa saasaan ma leeyahay
Lifestyle bay raadinayaan
ka duwan kan ay ku nool yihiin
marka dhalinyarta middle classka ee yaacaysa waxyaabaha ay inta badan ku hamiyeen waxa weeyaan waxay dhaldhalaalka dadka Yurub tigay hore ay soo tusaan isa Facebook kale ay ka soo tusaan
oo Snapchat ay soo duubayaan baabuur Ferrari amarayo soo duubaya Snapchat ka soo tuuraya
ma kaar buu soo dulqoray libada waliba luqadii kale
oo sheegay
social media waxa arkaysa adduunka noqday marka meel kaliya maqsin kaliya lagu nool yahay qof walba uu arkayo maxay qof kale meesha joogo wuxuu ku sugan yahay
Massive efforts in the community are being made to stop them going. At the local mosque, young people are warned it's un-Islamic to leave.
حتى هو حرام إن أتسكت أود أديكو أقدي مشاهدو إني هالكاسي محقق تهاي علماء واحد هذين المهربين تدك كحية العقد كقطع تهريبية لمن كاسي هو دقر قبيل وانا قتلا دلك دتك كودعي للاي بدك كو قرقمي iyaga laayo dhagartaas ilaahay iyagu dusha ka saaraya hadii la qabtana waxa la isku qabtay xukunkee lagu qaadaya meenu xidhnaa meeda waba dhagar qabyale waa in la laayaaba leeyahay maadaama dadkii ay tahriibeen ay badda ku qarqameen iyagu kaxeeyeen.
This region has suffered more than most. In April, nearly 500 people died after an overcrowded boat they were traveling in went down in the Mediterranean. Half of them were from here in northern Somalia. It was in Berbera, a port city near Hargeisa, where I met Hani. She should have been on the boat that night. She is not from a poor family and had no need to leave, but just wanted to follow her friends to Europe. But at the last minute, decided not to go. Her mother begged her to come home. Even though Hani had twice tried to leave, she has now completely changed her mind. Hani's mother saved her. But many other mothers have been left devastated by their loss. This is 23-year-old Guled. He was one of nearly 500 migrants who died. He wanted to get a better education, become a teacher, and then return home. He died trying. Hinda is fiercely proud of her son. Despite all his achievements, he had to leave Somalia. The political and clan system makes it difficult to get a good job unless you're well connected. This nepotism drives many to leave.
waxaan ku hooyadeed ma masaarifin karto.
None of the bodies of those lost that night have been found.
geeridu waa xaq qofkadaasato amba meydkiisa aragto waad ku samraysaa.
Assalamu alaikum. I also wanted to find the family of Fardous and her baby daughter. Huda died during the journey, and her mother was forced by the traffickers to throw her body into the sea. Fardous also died hours later after the overloaded boat sank. I searched all over the city and finally found her mother.
tan walba geeriyood qofkii oo nool ba qofkiisa yara lagu hordilay oo gacantiisa la yiri badda ku rid oo isagii la dilay oo kii hadlay la dilay marka oo intii hadhay ee la saarnaydna halkii lagu foorarinayay la geeyay.
She tells me everyday tasks like washing have become traumatic. Just the sight of water reminds her of the loss of her daughter and granddaughter. Fardous was hoping for a new life in Italy. The traffickers told her the journey was free. It's a common ploy, but then they demand money from relatives.
magafe markuu tago ee uu waabariyo ku yiraahdo inantaadii carab baan u dhiibaya waa la qalaya kaliyaha lagala baxaya wadnaha lagala baxaya nin Soomaaliyeed uu yahay ninka kula hadlaya ee sidaa kuugu hanjabaya wadnaha uu ku gooyo.
Faduma had to sell her home, car, and everything she had to pay the traffickers. She is angry that there is no one to turn to.
waxa weeyaan budcad caruurteenu u tashatay dawlad iyo cid inaga dhicisana ma aragno. Soomaaliyay inta maanta joogta ee taaganna hal is hortaago intii la haligay ee badheerka loo laayeen xaqoodii hal raadiyo.
But it's almost impossible to stop these young people from leaving. There is a massive generational gap. Young Somalis born into a social media world, a world their elders don't understand. They believe crossing these waters leads to the promise of a more prosperous life, but for many, it only leads to their deaths.